The light in the room was gray, soft and stubborn, promising neither rain nor sun. It fell across Lyra's hands, resting on the table. In one, she held the sphere, smooth and cold like a fruit forgotten in the cellar. The other hand lay inert. Her thumb made slow circles on the glass, a gesture without thought, rooted so deep in the muscle it seemed life itself. On the screen, colors and faces shifted. A man laughed silently on a beach. A plate of food steamed. A graph climbed, patient and neat. The images asked nothing of her. For an hour she had been preparing to record. The phrase, "just another day of creating content," sat in her mind, strange and cold. She had said it yesterday. The day before, too. She saw her face in the black glass, more the face of the sphere than her own. She pressed the button. The smile, when it came, was a craft of muscles. Just another day. She began, but the words were dust. Then the screen's light wavered. Her face broke apart and returned as another, a woman sharp-eyed holding up a cloth. It lasted a blink. An error in the current, yet it remained behind her eyes. She set the sphere down. The silence grew heavy, filled only with the low hum of the processor. In the days that followed, she began to walk. The city, known to her only through the sphere's lens, had another taste. Cracked concrete underfoot, people moving in a single rhythm, heads bowed, faces lit from below by their devices. No one looked at her. No one looked at each other. A woman nearby burst into laughter, sharp and sudden, but her eyes were fixed on her screen. The laughter was not for the world. She stopped answering messages. At first they were friendly, then uneasy. "You haven't posted." Later, "Are you all right? I saw you online and you didn't reply." Words mixing concern with rebuke. She read them and did nothing. The silence was not fear, it was emptiness. At the city's edge, she found a park, weeds, rusted swings. On a bench sat an old man with a book. He didn't read it, only held it, his gaze lost. He said his name was Elias. He spoke slowly, with long pauses, as if each word was a burden. He spoke of the city of stone, not the one of screens. Through him, she met the others. Kai, with his wooden guitar, circling chords in a melody that never came. Anya, once an engineer, silent but watchful, her eyes following invisible currents in the world. They gathered on a rooftop garden, a stubborn patch of green among the towers. They did not speak of rebellion. They spoke of the weather. Kai asked Elias what he was reading. Anya pointed out flaws in the power grid. Lyra began to draw again. Charcoal on rough paper, clumsy lines, but alive. One evening, Anya pointed to a great billboard, the brightest in the square. 3 minutes the cycle. The camera has a blind spot of 46 seconds if the train comes on time. She said nothing more. The night of the painting was cold. The air smelled of ozone and wet concrete. Kai stood below, tense. Anya, somewhere hidden, bought them time. Lyra climbed the scaffold with a bucket of paint. The work was not pretty. It was labor. A woman with a shattered sphere in her hand. Cables tangled like a crown. Elias with his book. Kai with his guitar. People looking at each other. By morning, she was gone. The crowd poured into the square. Most passed by, but a few stopped. A woman, the sphere slack in her hand. A young man lifted his eyes, blank with confusion. Only a handful. The stream of people flowed on, parting around them. The feet did not falter. The trends did not stop. The system was too vast for one image. From afar, Lyra watched. The sun struck the paint and the faces glowed. The fight had not been won. It was not even clearly begun. But on the concrete face of the city, a question had appeared. And below, in the square, a few stood motionless, looking up, as if trying to remember a world they had never lived.